I found this video on a hard drive that shouldn't exist. No folders, no dates, no metadata. Just one single file. mol3amphenol.mp4. From the first second, I knew I was not supposed to see it. It starts in a deserted parking lot. You can hear the cameraman's breathing, cold and shaky. He whispers that the mall has been closed for years, that he got in through a gap in the fence. There are no cars, no traffic, no lights in the windows. Just this huge black shape of the building against the sky at 3 in the morning. When he pulls on the main doors, they open immediately. No alarm, no resistance. Inside, every light is on. The floors are perfectly polished. The escalators are running with no one on them. And somewhere above, there is soft background music playing that never changes, never has lyrics, never seems to loop. At first it looks like a normal mall, just empty. But the emptiness is wrong. Every store is fully stocked. Mannequins stand in brand new clothes. Food is laid out in the food court under spotless glass. Soda machines hum, neon signs glow. It looks like the staff walked away 5 minutes ago. He calls out hello, expecting security or a cleaner. The echo is too long, stretching down the corridor as if the building is bigger than it should be. He laughs nervously and keeps filming. He passes a children's ride shaped like a rocket ship. The sign says out of order, but the rocket is gently rocking back and forth on its own. There is no air conditioning draft, no visible motor sound. He walks for 5 minutes in a straight line. The camera shows shoe stores, phone shops, a perfume kiosk. Then he decides to turn around and go back the way he came. But when he does, the stores behind him are different. The shoe store is now a toy store. The phone shop is a sunglasses outlet. He doesn't notice right away the changes are subtle. But the viewer sees it. The mall is rearranging itself while he isn't looking. The clocks are the next thing. He films one above an entrance. 3:04 a.m. Later, in another hallway, there's a different clock. Same time. 3:04. 20 minutes of footage later, still 3:04 a.m. The battery icon on his phone drains, but the time never moves. The deeper he goes, the more repetitive everything becomes. Benches, trash cans, plants, all in the exact same pattern. He passes the same promotional poster 3 times, even though he walks in one direction. When he lifts the camera to film the upper level, he accidentally catches his own reflection in the glass. Behind his reflection, far down the corridor, there is another shape. Tall, thin, perfectly still. When he turns around to look directly, the hallway is empty. When he turns back to the glass, the shape is closer. He starts talking to the camera now, just to stay calm. He jokes that he's in some kind of endless IKEA level. His laugh echoes back at him from 3 different directions. He tries to follow the exit signs. Each sign points him to another corridor, and another sign, and another corridor. When he looks behind the information desk, the printed map of the mall has no "You Are Here" mark at all. The background music glitches for the first time around the 20-minute mark. The notes drag, like someone is holding a finger on a spinning record. The lights dim for half a second and then return to full brightness. He says, "Okay, that's not funny," even though no one is there to hear him. He takes out his phone and checks for a signal. There is none. But one Wi-Fi network appears. Malgust free. It shows full bars. When he tries to connect, nothing happens. He looks back at the list and sees a second network appear for a moment. Leave before 3:15. Then it disappears. His breathing gets louder. He decides to head back to the entrance, retracing his steps using his own video as a guide. Shot by shot, he walks past the same benches, the same fountain, the same broken fountain light. But when he reaches the spot where the main doors should be, there is just another corridor. Same tiles. Same ceiling. No exit. Somewhere behind him, a rolling metal shutter slams down. The sound echoes, but every store he can see is still open, gates fully raised. He films the floor, following the lines in the tiles, trying to prove to himself he is moving in a straight line. The tiles keep going. No intersections, no restrooms, no emergency staircase. In one continuous shot, he turns a corner and walks into the children's play area. Bright plastic slides, climbing nets, a ball pit. Everything spotless, as if cleaned after closing. He shines his phone flashlight into the ball pit. The light falls on the balls, then seems to sink deeper, and deeper, and deeper. There should be a solid bottom, but the beam just fades into a dark hollow that feels much deeper than a few feet. The microphone picks up a faint rushing sound, like wind inside a tunnel. He backs away and the ceiling speakers crackle to life. A cheerful recorded voice announces, "The mall will be closing in 15 minutes. Please make your way to the nearest exit." Relief floods his voice. He follows the nearest green exit sign. It points left. He walks left. The next sign points right. He walks right. The next sign points back the way he came. He returns to the information desk. This time the map does have a marker. A red circle around one store. Someone has written a word next to it in thick black marker. Don't. The camera shakes. He doesn't say anything for a while. You only hear his footsteps. In the last stretch of footage, he stops trying to be calm. He whispers, "I keep hearing someone behind me." When he slows down, you can faintly hear it too. A second set of footsteps, half a beat off from his. He spins around nothing. The camera catches his reflection in a store window. But his reflection is still walking when he has already stopped. And behind that reflection, just for a frame, something tall and dark passes by. Finally, he sees what looks like the main entrance again. Glass doors, the parking lot beyond, the exact same faded lines on the asphalt from the beginning. He runs, shouting, "Thank God." He slams into the bar, pushes through the doors and stumbles straight back into the same food court he filmed half an hour earlier. Same cold fries under the lamps. Same plastic trays lined up. Same clock reading 3:04 a.m. The video ends without warning. No corruption, no error message, just a clean cut as he turns in a full circle, looking for any other way out. I tried to track down the mall in the footage. The storefront logos, the architecture, everything points to a place that was demolished years ago. There is only an empty concrete lot there now. No building, no corridors, nothing to get lost in. But if you pause the last frame, turn up the brightness, and look at the glass behind him, you can see a second set of hands pressed against the inside of the door. They're not his. They're much larger. And they're not trying to get out. They're holding the door closed. After I finished watching, my own Wi-Fi list refreshed. For a moment, just long enough for me to read it, a new network appeared at the bottom. Malgust free connected.